Hello. Week 6 project word game. So this one was quite a doozy for me. Had a lot of help with this one, which was pretty nice. But so starting out here in my app class, I'm just going down, creating a full deck of cards here, or I should say, instantiating a deck of cards here. Creating the players. Here's the shuffle method for shuffling the deck, which just goes into here, into this collections dot shuffle from my was it array list, which is just the class card. And so the card class, which is going through here, created the constructor for the value and the description. Just some kind of basic stuff, card value description here, get description, and get value for methods later. The deck, I was able to get a video of Stephanie and Rachel talking about this, and they used Rachel's dual array set here, and then used the for loop, nested for loop, and then utilizing this dot add for this card's in deck here, calling a new card class, and then passing in this for loop here for the rank, and then just adding that to the suites later on. And this -2 here is for an out of bounds error that I was incurring during all of this. And then draw a card from deck, the draw card variable here, um, and then the dot get here, and then actually removing it after during its return, I suppose, when you actually call this method in the app class. Going into player here, I instantiated another deck class to be able to use the methods. This one, this method here was what I spent my most time on. For some reason, it was just really difficult for me to link this player class list array here with the deck one. So I was trying to pull this method and use it in the player class, and I was finally able to get it by messing around and getting some help from Stephanie, which is very, very helpful. So that was actually able to utilize that. So this is the other methods I have in here, calling on the player constructor here, player info, just printing all that stuff out, / and making sure that when it does print out, it goes down to the next line. And I ended up putting the card description in here because it was the best. I found it was working best in my app class to be able to put that there and printing all the values out. And going down here, play next card, which is like the remove card in the deck class, only this is part of the player class. And it's removing the card so it doesn't repeat that card. Get score, increment score. This is just adding the score after it's was it stored in the array list. And then going back into the app class here, I ended up using for loop with an if else statement to split the deck. So for loop is less than 52 cards. If it's less than 26, it's going to go to player one, and then the rest is just going to go player two. Player one, player two info here, creating a variable for the player one for the play next card method in the player class. And then using this for loop here to so 26 rounds, so each card is played against each other with each player, and then it's going to get the value of those cards compared to the two from player one, player two. And if player one's card is higher, it's going to increment player one scored, and then vice versa. If player two's card is higher in this scenario, then it's going to increment player two's score. And then after all that's looped together, going to go down here and get the scores. So this is a finalized total of everything, and it's going to play who wins. So, and then those are all the methods, and then I'll pull up my screen here. And then something cool too, I talked to Jolene about this, about using the Unicode for the suit classes and stuff like that. I thought that was pretty neat. And then decided to use numerical order for those because I thought it looked the cleanest. Just messed around, made it look pretty, and was able to get everything to run. And every time it runs, it operates off of a different, or it pulls different cards in a shuffle pattern, and I was able to get that to work, and it's been pretty nice. But overall, and then it's cool we got the draw down there. But overall, really great really great assignment, and I'm glad that I was able to finally finally get this done. So awesome, thanks.